Nexus. Today we're doing issue 38 of our Dalek build. Let's get going.
Exterminate.
Okay, so we're just gonna open this up. There's the parts there, and our magazine. Now we don't need anything from the previous issue, I do believe. Let me just have a little look. Nope, because I already went ahead and done something beforehand. So let's take a look at the magazine and then we'll get a building. Okay, so let's look through the magazine just here. So yeah, issue 38. No poster. We've got Death to the Daleks Part 1 here, 1974. So we're just having a look at that. Once again, we're going to go through the episode literally word for word as we've always done. And then we get some nice behind the scenes stuff here, which is nice. And then we come on to the third Doctor versus the Daleks. Once again, this is going to go through, we've got TV here, obviously. Then we've got comic, audiobook, and stuff like that. And then that's it. And we're just going to start building. So, the first bit we've already done. So, if you remember, I already had this tool left over from when I done the Optimus Prime build. I also, if you've been watching the channel, I'm also building the Lynch King from World of Warcraft. And there was one in that as well. And we're going to get one in this packet, and it's just telling us to go along and tighten up the screws, which we've already done. So we don't need to do that. So we can carry on and put together the bits that we got. So let's do that now. Here we go. We have the parts here. I just have to break that. JPHB. That size. There are two different sized ones we've got. In here we're going to have our little tool, and as you can see it's the same. So they probably come from the same manufacturer. Let's put that one away, and we can also put that away as well, because the only bit we're using on this is actually to tighten up the lugs on the screws on the main bit which we haven't got or we don't need. So in here we have our plates and that, and then we have our metal section. So all this can go back in here for now. I can put aside. Okay, so there we go. So we've got this part here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our short one, which is this, just like that. I'm going to flip it over and we're putting on our plate here, making sure that these go like that. So there is a little bit of an overhang, and then JP screws. So let's get all this ready. Okay, so once we've got one in, the rest should. So with it like this, I need to face it inwards, so it's like that. Going by the dimension things here. And we're going to stick that screw in the middle. Like that. I'm going to take that off because that keeps jingling. Right, okay. That is a bracelet, by the way, that my daughter made when she was very small. if you wanted to know. So I wear it occasionally. Don't wear it all the time, but I wear it occasionally. Okay, so next bit. Oh, sorry about that. I've got to turn the magazine over for the instructions so we know what we're doing. Next, this one is going to go on there, like that. And once again, this is going to go inwards. Like that. And then this one as well. We've got 2 spares. It's always good to have a couple of spares. So those 2 there. Okay. So that's what that should look like. So we should have these parts. So the indent should be going inwards like that on this part here. That's how they look. And the 2 dots, it actually points this out. So there must be a reason why these dots here, that we have to put this plate on a certain way. There's got to be a reason why, because it does point out in the magazine to make sure that these sort of, they go in towards this section here like that. The last little bit is this part just here. That is going to sit just there. We're going to use HP screws for that. Only 2 of them, like so. Oh no, didn't want to stick that one. Let's try this back one first. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So at the end of this part, this is what we should be left with. Yay. So yeah, I can bring over the main plate thing and we can have a little look. So would that go? I don't know how this would go. I think it goes, because I think there's extra plate bits that go here. So I think it sort of sits a bit like that, quite far away. So it's going round. Or maybe this sits this end, maybe, I don't know. Or is this the back end? We will find out, but that is where we are. I can put that away now. But there we go. Yeah, not too much on that. That is where we're at. Yeah, is what it is. Okay, and that brings us to the end of 38. Just before we have a look at see what's 39, bit of a shout out. So I haven't done these. I can't remember last time I did this actually. My memory's bad. But we're going to do issue 37. The first one is Ashley. You know you've put that the wrong way round. The big plate is on top, Kev. Yes, I did realise that. I did put a post up actually on my Facebook and on YouTube to say that. So originally this plate here, I screwed the other way, as you can see. So it was underneath. It goes on top. So these plates go underneath it. But that is the right way round. So basically, you've got the plastic sort of holders here, and this side here should have that big cutout on, if you're looking at it like this, on the left side. So it is right what it says on the diagram, so I have got it right, but I did mess up on issue 37. So thank you for pointing that out though, because Yeah, if you watch that video, basically issue 36 had come in, and it was just the magazine. The parts had fallen out, and the newsagent's guy said that's how it came. So I had to order a back order, which came in, but I basically wanted to get issue 37 out very quickly, and yeah, I got it out too quick, I think, and I misstepped. But I am back on track. Anthony, I had the same problem on part 4, but the person put the magazine on the shelf and someone else bought it. So I got it off eBay, cost £5 more, but missed you doing issue 36. So you're on holiday or something, up to date now by tomorrow. Yep, so yeah, there was only a couple of days in it, I think. Issue 36 is now on YouTube, and I got it, and obviously you can see that because it's now attached. I have ordered another one from Hachette, and it was a sort of a race to see what one would turn up first, newsagents or the one from Hachette. The newsagents won. It came as they just put in for a new one, and it sort of turned up. Andrew, it's always a nuisance when things arrive out of order, but at least it doesn't prevent you from progressing. No, it didn't. That was one of the main things. I think you got the plate the wrong way around. I did. The image in the magazine suggests that the new plate should be mounted above the previous one. Yep, that's what we've done there. Rather than below. Yeah, so I originally did it below. Thanks for pointing out, because like I said, I rushed it. I did it, and then people were messaging, and I was like, oh yeah, I've messed up here. And I do mess up. I'm not, we're all human. I'm not a machine. And sometimes I do get a bit ahead of myself, and at least I made the mistake, and you can now say, oh, actually you've done that wrong, and I won't make that mistake, if you know what I mean. 1p metal, is that right? I do think you might have misassembled the base. Yep, I think it's meant to go the other way. Yeah, thank you everyone. Look, I thank everyone for letting me know that, and yeah, for letting me know. Look, let me know when I've done something stupid or wrong, because otherwise I won't learn. You won't learn if no one tells you. So it's brilliant that you let me know about that. Let's see what comes, if anyone's mentioned anything on issue 36, because I did that a couple of days ago. So let me just see if there's any comments on that. David, nice work, thank you very much. And Diddy1121, my next issues are 35 to 38, so I can catch up. Yep. Now, if you're a subscriber, you've just got up to issue 38, which I've just done. Remember, if you want a comment or anything shouted out, leave it under this video. I'll shout at the next one, hopefully. I have skipped a few, but I do apologise if you've commented on anything and I've missed you. I do apologise. I do try and get sure I go through every single person, every single one. So I do apologise if I've missed you. Right, so basically that's what we done in issue 38. Issue 39, it's the same. So it's just the other side. So I think, is this this could be the left, hang on, wait. It says base plate 4th part. It doesn't say which side, so I'm going to call this the left side, and then we're going to do the right side in the next one. But it looks like that we got another one of these holder sections just here. So we get 3 in that one. So we're going to have one that's going to be screwed on here, by the looks of it. And the other 2 finished on this plate here. And then we'll have 2 loose plates, because I don't believe we start fitting them. Now we are working, by the way, on this base section up until issue 52. So we're only at 40. We're only at 39 in the next issue. So yeah, for the long foreseeable future, we are working effectively on the base of our Dalek. and that sort of runs true. So there'll be a lot of components going onto this. We do finish the base plate, and then we start the skirt, and then we get the actual wheels for this. So they're like it's like a ball section. So we'll have a few on here. I think we're going to have like 4 on here. So I don't think they're going to sort of twist, but I think they're going to move in sort of we'll have a ball here, I think, and a ball back here, and then these wheels will move just one way, but they'll move independently, if you know what I mean. So to go left, you would obviously turn it left, but this wheel here would go forward and this one would go back, sort of pulling it that way. That's how I believe it's going to work. But yeah, so we're going to be working on this for quite some time. So make sure you keep it handy, because yeah, you're going to need it. But anyway, that is it. That's all we're doing here. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I love all of that. Make sure as well that you leave a comment, and I will shout it out in the next video. But until then, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later.
Tune into the channel, Nexus is the name. All the hardest content, you'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement.